Are you curious what a 6.3-inch smartphone looks like? I'm Taylor Martin, this is Pocketnow, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Mega 6.3 unboxing. As if smartphones were not already large enough, Samsung went and announced two new phones earlier this year, the Galaxy Mega 5.8 and this one, the Galaxy Mega 6.3. As you can see, the box is very similar to all the other Samsung devices that we've seen lately. The Galaxy Note 8.0, the S4. So we've got this wood grain background and they're printed with soy ink, so they are eco-friendly, which is a good thing. But without further ado, I'd like to get into this box and see exactly how large this phone is. If we can get the box open, and it takes up almost the entire box. That is enormous. But let's take it out and we'll set that to the side for a quick minute. And if we look in under this little flap, we've got your typical reading materials. This actually comes with a 4 GB micro SD card with a SD adapter. Extra tips for your earbuds, and of course the earbuds themselves, which are the same ones you get with any other Samsung device that comes packaged with them. The wall adapter, USB, and this gigantic battery. It is actually enormous. It's actually only 3,200 milliamp hours, and it's much larger than what you see on the Galaxy Note 2, which is 3,100 milliamp hours, but this one is much larger. So let's take this out of the packaging here, set that to the side, and we're gonna stuff this stuff back in the box. Just throw it in there and move that around. All right, so here we'll give a quick tour of the device. We'll rip that off. On the back, you've got the same camera hump. This is an 8 megapixel camera. There's your LED flash. This is your power button along the right edge. That's your IR blaster, headphone jack, volume rocker, and of course your USB slot on the bottom. And then on the front we've got the same earpiece, home button, menu, and back. And if we can, let's just take this off so we can get a look at how big the display actually is. It's enormous. It stretches almost edge to edge. There's very, very little bezel there on the sides, and it is just an enormous phone. It is huge. I've actually got the Note 2 here for a comparison. It is big. It is enormous. The display is 6.3 inches diagonally with a resolution of only 720p. So that's not 1080p like you'll see on others. This one suffers from the same problem you see with most smaller tablets. It's got 720p as a max resolution. So the bright side to that is that it doesn't come with an AMOLED panel, which would mean it would be pin tile and it would look like it has a lower resolution. This is a TFT panel, so it's 720p at TFT. On the inside, there is a 1.7 gigahertz Snapdragon 400 chipset. That's a dual core. It has the 3,200 milliamp hour battery, 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, and this is the 8 gigabyte model as we saw on the box. There's no LTE either. This is the HSPA Plus model, and I believe that's it. So we're going to pop the battery in just quickly and show off how big the display is, because I don't know if the camera is doing it any justice. Let's try this out here. Alright, let's give it a second to boot up, and we'll do a quick tour. You've got the same faux texture material on the back here and around the front as you see on the Galaxy S4, which is nice. You have a unified branding and design. And let's see if we can get some color on the screen and see how big it really is. Yeah, look at that. That is enormous. Let's do a little comparison here. Yeah, the screen is giant. It is huge. So that has been an unboxing of the Galaxy Mega 6.3. Stay tuned for a lot more coverage on this over the next week or so. I'm Taylor Martin, and I'll see you soon.